And so we're ready for a 2012 edition of Webchat with the Mayor. Pat, we are back into the full swing of things at City Hall, and there's a meeting coming up this week, the first one of 2012. And first, there's a couple of items that you're bringing forward on the agenda in passing over. Well, people usually don't pass up money, but you're going to do this once again this year.
Yes, as mayor, you're a member of the hospital board, you're a member of hydro board, and a member of the police board automatically. And so the hydro board and the police board, they provide compensation. However, I feel that it's built into the mayor's job description, it's built into the mayor's compensation. And so therefore, I didn't accept the money last year, and I won't accept it this year. It's kind of split across the province. A lot of the mayors don't accept it. It's an individual choice. And so as a result, each year, it's an annual motion that comes before council.
And so a total dollar figure on what we're passing up here?
It's approximately about $11,000 annually. My older son thinks it's very noble but dumb, and my younger son thinks it's just plain dumb. But anyways, it's part of the job. I think I'm well compensated for being the mayor. Okay,
well, we appreciate that. And a couple of things coming forward, more North End development, more subdivisions going in, not overly huge ones, but what are the proposals coming forward this Thursday?
Well, what's coming forward is two different proposals for the Sally Creek subdivision. One is, because of this subdivision, I mean, the subdivision plan of approval was approved back in 2001, so it's taken a while to fill up this large amount of land. So the one proposal is just over 50 units, a combination of single-family detached and townhouses. It'll be set up in a condominium format. And then on the north side, coming in off of the Tollgate School Road, is a proposal to build 35 or 36 single-family detached. So it just shows that the city's still growing residential side. It shows the variety of housing that's being made available. So it's an interesting proposal to see what's happening, certainly the residential construction on the north side of town.
Are we going to have enough people coming into the city to fill all these houses that are being built in the north end?
Well, one of the things about Woodstock, we always talk about location, and I'm sort of referring to Woodstock now like Rome, which is surrounded by 7 hills. We're surrounded by Stratford, Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge, Brantford, St. Thomas, London. Yeah. And so a lot of people will know of people that the one spouse works in Kitchener, so they decided to locate here. Apparently, the housing in Woodstock is a little less expensive than our surrounding communities. So as a result, the residential construction has been fairly consistent over the last 5 years.
Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Another thing coming forward to council, looks like we have an agreement on Microtel with the sign that they wanted to put up. What's the what's coming forward Thursday?
Yes, Microtel, they built their hotel, and as everyone knows, it's just a little bit off the Norwich Ave strip, and so they had requested a 10-meter sign that on the one corner so it can be seen from the intersection. Staff was a little concerned because the neighborhood had comments when it was being built, so we checked out with the neighbors. I think there was only one comment came back. We've looked at other locations on the site, but the owners indicated it has to be on that corner so it can be seen from the intersection. And so the compromise is to go 8 meters high, which is about the same height as the street lights that are on Juliana. But it's important for the hotel because if they can get a customer through the door that first time, then there's an opportunity to get repeat business. But it's part of the competitive nature of the hotel industry.
And one final thing I guess we'll talk about, there's lots on the agenda for this Thursday night, but there's a new battery depot program that has been brought up by your Environmental Advisory Committee.
Yes, there was a company made a presentation before the Environmental Advisory, and basically it's to collect what they refer to as household batteries, the AAAs, the Cs, and the D batteries. And so at no cost to the city, they will set up 45-gallon drums, set them up at the complex, maybe in the library, maybe at Southside Pool, where people can come in and drop their batteries there. Our only responsibility is to call them when the drums are filled or full, and they will take them away. Then they break up the batteries into various compounds, and then they sell the powdered product to industry. But what's significant is that while batteries take up very limited space in the dump, about 50 to 60% of the heavy metal that's found in dumps comes from these types of batteries. So that's why the environment advisory committee told staff it's something they should look into.
Well, certainly a great idea. Hopefully that moves forward. We'll find out on Thursday night. And as mentioned, a lot on the agenda. You guys have been holding some stuff over the holidays, I guess.
Well, we've only had one meeting in December, one meeting in January, and when you only have the one meeting, certainly you end up with an agenda stacked with lots of little items.
All right, we look forward to it. It's all coming up Thursday night at Woodstock City Council.